dad and stepmom that I was done. I didn't sugarcoat it. I told them I would no longer be allowing them into my life or my children's lives because of what they had done. The reactions were predictably dramatic. They tried to manipulate me, cry, argue, but I stood firm. For the first time, I felt a sense of empowerment. I wasn't a pushover anymore, and I wasn't going to allow anyone, even family, to compromise my safety or my morals. Since then, life has been calmer. My children are safer, my mental health is better, and I've learned a crucial lesson about boundaries and self-respect. Family doesn't just mean shared blood, it means trust, integrity, and care. Once those things are broken, there's no going back. I won't lie, it's still painful to realize that my dad and stepmom could stoop to such a level, but I've finally prioritized what matters most, protecting my kids and living honestly. Walking away was hard, but it was necessary. And this time, for good. I won't allow anyone's actions to put my children or myself at risk again. Sometimes, the most loving thing you can do is to walk away, even if it's from your own family. And as I look back, I know I made the right choice. My family may not be perfect, and they may not always act morally, but my priority has always been, and will always be, my children's safety and my own peace of mind. Never thought I would have to question my own family's integrity in such a personal and frightening way. My dad and stepmom had always seemed like ordinary people with ordinary lives, but the moment I discovered what they had hidden in my car, everything changed. That day remains vivid in my mind, not because of anything dramatic happening to me personally, but because my children were there, completely unaware of the danger that had been placed in their environment by the people who were supposed to care for them. It began like any other weekend. I had picked up my kids and planned to take them to a local park, something small and fun, when my dad and stepmom insisted on riding along. I figured it was harmless. I wanted my kids to maintain a connection with them, despite the complicated history. The drive started off normal enough, light chatter, laughter from the backseat, and my stepmom commenting on trivial things she noticed outside the car window. Then, out of nowhere, something felt off. My stepmom kept glancing nervously toward the glove compartment. My dad, usually composed, seemed unusually tense. My gut told me something was wrong. Before I could react, I noticed my stepmom slip something into the space behind the car seat. My heart froze. I leaned over and saw a small, tightly wrapped package, clearly hidden from view. My stomach churned. It wasn't just a harmless object. I recognized immediately that it was illegal. The immediate thought that went through my mind was panic. My kids were right there in the backseat. How could they be exposed to something so dangerous without even knowing it? My trust had been completely shattered. The people I had allowed into my life, people I had tried to keep my children close to, had crossed every imaginable